Welcome back to King of the Mountain Season 4. It is time for Tournament 3, qualifying groups 11 and 12.
Well, first up, we got a red Ferrari Testarossa driven by Circus.
Circus is driving for Heartbeat Racing. Then we have Miss D Apex of Variant Skuntworks in the Ford Sierra Cosworth.
Go Miss D.
You know her?
3D, 2D, Miss D. She might be family.
Well, next up we have Jack Mahoney of AP3 Diecast in the Mercedes 380 SEL.
And last up, is there a doctor in the house? Because we got Dr. Gus Greenfield of Busted Luck Technologies in the yellow Chevy Camaro.
It doesn't sound promising for Dr. Gus Greenfield.
Well, I probably wouldn't invest in a company called Busted Luck Technologies.
What do they have, patents on a bunch of broken stuff?
Yeah, they have technology, but it's all busted.
Well, here we go with the first of 4 races. Circus starting this race out in the lead in that red Ferrari Testarossa. We've seen quite a few Ferraris in this tournament here.
Too many, if you ask me, 3D. Too many.
So far, 2 of them have qualified for the tournament rounds. Circus trying to make it 3 here. A close race to the finish, but race 1 will go to Circus, followed by Miss D Apex.
I feel like there's some kind of joke there that we're missing.
Yeah, you might be right.
Like a Bart Simpson prank call.
As long as it's not first name Amanda, last name Hug and Kiss, I think we'll be fine.
You're giving them ideas, 3D.
Not a great start so far for Dr. Gus Greenfield of Busted Luck Technologies.
Maybe he should try some better working technology.
I mean, I do appreciate the honesty in advertising, but if you're calling it Busted Luck, maybe you're in the wrong business.
He's a doctor. I'm sure he'll figure it out.
I wonder what Gus is a doctor of.
Broken technology.
Well, maybe one day he'll get things working. So far, that's 1 DNF for Dr. Gus Greenfield. Circus takes the first win with 5 points. Miss D has 3. Jack Mahoney in the blue Mercedes has 2. Here they go for race 2. This time it's Miss D out in front. Jack Mahoney appears to be in second. A close race into the turn. There's some contact. Miss D takes the lead, followed by Jack Mahoney. Circus now back in 3rd place. A drift around the final turn, and race 2 will go to...
Oh boy. Watch out!
What the...
Oh, man.
Right out. Mike, what's going on here?
That's going to leave a dent.
A bunch of unnecessary chaos down here at the finish line as Jack Mahoney makes a last-second decision to veer off to the left.
That seems to be a new thing this season for some reason.
Do they need a sign down there to show him which way to go?
He might have been using GPS.
I guess that would explain it, but what was Dr. Gus Greenfield doing down there at the bottom of the screen?
I think somehow he caught some air. You know, the luck of his technology may be busted, but he's fun to watch.
Like watching a fail compilation is fun to watch.
Yes, just like that.
Well, here we go with race 3. The score is close between Circus in the red Ferrari and Miss D in the silver Ford Sierra Cosworth. Miss D has 8, Circus has 7. Circus currently in the lead. She gets spun around, and there's Jack Mahoney with a pass over Miss D.
Oh, yeah.
He gets blocked by Circus in the Ferrari.
We got a race on our hands here.
They're through the final turn, over the bridge, and that race is gonna go to Circus. Jack Mahoney will finish in 2nd, followed by Miss D in 3rd. There's a lot of paint swapping and contact going on after the race. Once again, it's very unnecessary.
Unnecessary, but entertaining.
There's a block going around that turn by Circus. Ends up going in reverse, but look at that pass by Jack Mahoney in the blue Mercedes. Mahoney trying to pass on the outside of this turn here. Once again, a great block by Circus. She was able to see exactly what Jack was trying to do since she was going in reverse.
That's actually a pretty good strategy.
Here we go, final race. Circus has 12, Miss D has 10. The top driver in points will move on. Who's it gonna be?
The Ferrari Circus or Miss D?
It's a close one between Circus and Miss D. Circus takes the lead coming down the off-ramp.
Oh, she's gone now.
Circus with a big lead here. Whoa, spins around.
Here comes Miss D.
Miss D Apex with the pass. And race 4 goes to Miss D, followed by Jack Mahoney.
Watch out. Oh.
Again, what is going on down here?
This is the Tournament of Road Rage 3D, the Tournament of Road Rage.
And look at that score. Miss D Apex will be moving on by 1 point over Circus.
Wow, that's an upset.
If Jack Mahoney hadn't passed up Circus, we would have had a tie, but that 1 point loss is going to send Miss D to the next round.
Well, Circus certainly had the speed, but she also seemed like to spin around a lot.
With a name like Circus, it kind of makes sense.
Do you think she's a clown person?
A clown person?
Yeah, because, spinning circus.
I think they're just called clowns, not clown people.
Pretty sure it's clown person.
Well, either way, Miss D will be moving on to the tournament rounds. Don't go anywhere. Coming up after the break, we got more racing with qualifying Group 12. Welcome back to King of the Mountain. It's time for qualifying group number 12 of tournament number 3. First up in the Buick Regal GNX, we have Farrell Patrick of Farrell Mods.
So he's a wild one.
I guess so. Then we have Craigster Sr. of Hot Nuts Diecast Racing.
Hot Nuts. Get your Hot Nuts here.
What is this show turning into?
Hot Nuts 3. Hot Nuts.
Then we have Baron von Schnell of Couch Potato Racing in the Mercedes-Benz 450.
Oh man, Hot Nuts and couch potatoes. This is going to be good.
And last up...
Wait a minute. This guy's a legend 3. We got Aaron.
Yes, it's Aaron of 80K Racing in the purple Nissan Skyline R30.
You know, Aaron actually studied under the tutelage of Oshak Hennessy.
You know, I'm hearing sounds come from your mouth, but I have no idea what you're saying.
Don't be churlish, 3D.
A close race between Farrell Patrick and Craigster Sr. Craigster takes the lead. Some contact around the corner. Nice handling on that turn. Craigster spins out. Farrell Patrick with the pass. Craigster Sr. trying to get that lead back.
It's an all-out war.
A close one to the finish line. Farrell Patrick slides his way past the finish line with a block maneuver over Craigster Sr. That was quite a battle between those two racers.
I told you, Farrell Patrick is a wild man.
I guess so. Let's see that pass again. Right here, Craigster was in the lead, ends up going sideways. There was a bump from Farrell Patrick, and then he ran with it. Craigster Sr., however, did not give up. You can see him trying to pass on this turn. Farrell Patrick goes for the block. Craigster tries again right here, and then another beautiful block by Farrell Patrick, who so far is showing some great racing instincts out there on the track.
He's got animal instincts, 3. Animal instincts.
Well, whatever it is, it's working so far. Here we go with race 3. Craigster Sr. starting all the way on the left. Craigster currently in the lead. Farrell Patrick gaining in the underpass.
That Buick's pretty fast.
Patrick in the lead. Whoa! Craigster Sr. goes underneath Farrell Patrick's car.
If you can't go around them, go under.
Now Aaron's trying to pass.
This is an all-out slugfest.
Craigster Sr. pulls away at the end. Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Okay, I get it. This is going to be one of those type of races.
The amount of collisions that are happening down here at the intersection is just...
And there's another hit from Farrell Patrick.
It's so unnecessary.
I'm just saying I got the fatality button ready, 3D.
Well, thankfully no spectators have been hit, at least not yet. Look at this pass, though, by Craigster Sr. driving underneath Farrell Patrick.
That right there was a thing of beauty.
Aaron also passes up Farrell Patrick, and it was a photo finish for second. Aaron just takes it by a bumper before getting flipped on his head.
I don't know what's going on tonight. Something in the air, something in the water. But there's some wild racing going on here in Race City.
That is for sure. So far, Craigster Sr. is on top of the scoreboard with 8. Farrell Patrick has 7. Aaron has 5. And Baron von Schnell has 2.
Hey, at least von Schnell is making it to the finish line.
Farrell Patrick taking the lead in race 3. Side by side now with Craigster Sr. Farrell Patrick with a hard block. Aaron gets into the back end of Craigster Sr.
It's another battle to the finish.
Craigster Sr. trying to gain on Farrell Patrick. But Farrell Patrick will run away with it all the way to the line to take his second win of the night. Whoa!
Almost took out some spectators there.
What's he even trying to do?
I told you from the beginning, Farrell Patrick is wild.
You are certainly right about that. Look at this exchange here. Farrell Patrick blocking around the corner. That is a technique that's definitely worked out in Patrick's favor here tonight.
Hey, if you can't beat him, block him.
Well, he's beating him by blocking him.
That's what I said.
Very close scores going into the 4th and final race. Farrell Patrick has 12. Craigster Sr. has 11. Farrell Patrick will be starting in lane 2. Craigster Sr. in lane 3. Will it be the Buick or the Camaro?
Go, Craigster Sr., get those hot nuts.
Here we go. It all comes down to this. It's a close race so far. Farrell Patrick down the off-ramp, first into the turn.
Step on it, Craigster.
Look at that beautiful drift around the corner. Craigster Sr. close behind. Farrell Patrick bouncing off the wall.
Go for the pass.
And Farrell Patrick. Whoa. Oh, for the love of... He hit the camera.
I think there's bigger things to worry about than the camera.
Hit the button.
What?
Hit the button.
Are you serious?
Yes, hit the button.
Fatality. Finish him.
That might have been somewhat of an overreaction.
Do you know how expensive those cameras are?
I'm sure they're quite a bit.
Cameras can't sign waivers, 2D.
Well, what about insurance?
You know we don't believe in insurance around here.
Oh, that's right. We
put our trust in the waiver. Well, that bill's going to go to Farrell Patrick or Baron von Schnell or whoever hit it.
I think it was Baron von Schnitzel.
Can you tell Steve to get an invoice ready? Thanks. Well, that was certainly some chaotic racing tonight.
Hey, that race was like some hot nuts.
Miss D and Farrell Patrick will be moving on to the next round. Miss D currently qualified in 3rd place with a track time of 14.74 seconds.
She's right up there with Arlo and Big Six.
We hope you enjoyed tonight's race. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Until next time, I'm 3D Botmaker.
And I'm 2D.
And we'll see you on the track.